Hi, I'm going to make a short video on how to do a Flipgrid, how to start one. After you've signed up as an educator, you can click on info.flipgrid.com. You click on these three dots and you get to the educator login. Once you have logged in, you can add a topic. This is how you add an assignment. So these are examples of some of my classes that have done some work. I'll just show you what an example of a Flipgrid looks like. So these are all active responses. So far I have 19 responses. So here is an example. I wrote the name of the group and the name of the project. And I wrote the explanation as to what they need to do in their videos. So I said you'll have up to 5 minutes to explain your sense, describe its function, main and parts, main nerve, path nerve, etc., etc. The kids have a join code. However, there is a way to directly embed it into your Google Classroom. So that's the nice part about that. Now let's take a look. For example, these are all the students that submitted their work, you see. And I chose to make it hidden so that they cannot watch each other's videos. It becomes private. So this is only me who will be able to watch it. Once you click in there, you see this student, very animated student, he was able to add an image. And the nice part is that you can actually toggle, swap between Flipgrids. So here's the next student, for example, explaining, and the next student. So they've all added images and they're explaining their project as such. The nice thing after that is that you can also add feedback down here underneath the image, underneath the video, sorry. So you can add a comment. Good job. And she can see it. Then there is feedback where you can actually create a rubric out of this. I didn't yet, but these are the suggested rubrics, ideas, 5 on 5, for example, performance, 5 on 5. But you can edit your rubric as well. You see by clicking edit right here. So just go back. Not ready to edit the rubric yet. You can also record a feedback if you want them to watch you explain things and you'd rather explain it instead of typing an answer or typing a feedback. So it's quite interesting what the kids can do with this. And there are many other things, other features such as backgrounds and flashy surroundings, things like that. It's really nice. Now, how do you get started on a Flipgrid? So I go back to this. You add a topic. So you give a title to your topic. For example, project. The 5 senses. And then you add your information. You can add media. So if you want to add a YouTube video or any other media. Permissions. So you can choose to make this private. And students prefer it that way. So they don't give feedback to each other. So they're really just talking to you. And you can add over here, I personally choose to put student email. So you just write the ending, for example, at edu.emsb.qc.ca. And so all the students with their school emails will be able to add their Flipgrids in there. Then you have the topic moderation. Some people were asking how long. So this is really up to you. You can choose, you see anything from 15 seconds up to 10 minutes. Okay, so let's say I choose 5 minutes and they can do anything under 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, the recording will stop. So they have to make sure they stay within the allotted time. And that's it. Comments, you want that comments here, students can respond to other students using video, yes or no. So none, I suggest, but it's really up to you. You can have them respond to each other by doing videos or text, or video only or text only, or none. So in here, I'll choose none. And the caption, well, keep it in English or any other language you prefer. That's it. Create topic. Now, this is the fun part as well. One of my favorite parts. You can share the topic many ways. One of the ways is to copy this link and put it in your Google Meet chat box to share with the students. And this will bring them directly into your Flipgrids. Or you add it to your Google Classroom as an assignment. You click here and you get to choose your class. So let's say I chose this one. Choose the action. You can even choose, do you want an assignment, ask a question, make an announcement, create material. So let's say I choose create an assignment and you click go. And this takes you to Google Classroom right away. And then you say, okay, Flipgrid, and the rest is Google Classroom steps, how to assign, choose, do you want it, well, if I suggest you split it in groups. So you pick the group that you want it to be in, embedded in. So it's already chosen for you right here. So you chose it in advance. The instructions, the points, the due date, the topic, this is all things, the usual stuff in Google Classroom. And the link is embedded in the assignment. So students just click directly in there. It's really a great feature because you can assign it for homework. You can give them a due date to do it. I can see this being very useful in presentations like in English or French. I use it in science where they have to explain concepts. In math, they can explain how they got to an answer, for example. Really, the sky's the limit. It's up to you to be creative with this. And that's it. All set. I hope this was helpful.